Thing we did from 1965, when we were really just starting out, through to 72, which was just before Dark Side.
Nick Mason is an English drummer and founding member of the progressive rock band Pink Floyd. He is the only member to feature on every Pink Floyd album, and the only constant member since its formation in 1965. He co-wrote Pink Floyd compositions such as Echoes, Time, Careful with That Axe, Eugene, and One of These Days. In 2018, he formed a new band, Nick Mason's Saucerful of Secrets, to perform music from Pink Floyd's early years.
With us miming to, and miming so badly, I still can't quite get over it.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Net Worth Now, where you get to see the lifestyle and net worth of your favorite celebrities. We hope you enjoy these videos, and if you do, please remember to hit the like button and comment below who your favorite celebrity is so we can feature them in an upcoming video.
His full name is Nicholas Berkeley Mason, also known as Nicky. He was born on 27 January 1944 in Edgbaston, Birmingham, England, making him 77 years old at the time of this production. He stands at 175 centimeters, or 5 feet 7 inches tall. Mason is part of Football Ventures, a consortium that bought Bolton Wanderers Football Club out of administration in August 2019. He is a supporter of Arsenal FC. On 26 November 2012, Mason received the honorary title of Doctor of Letters from the University of Westminster at the presentation ceremony of the School of Architecture and Built Environment. He had studied architecture at the university's predecessor, Regent Street Polytechnic, 1962 to 1967. Mason was appointed a Commander of the Order of the British Empire, CBE, in the 2019 New Year Honors for services to music, and was presented with the award by Prince William, Duke of Cambridge, at Buckingham Palace on 2 May 2019. Mason's first marriage was to Lindy Rutter in 1969, with whom he'd had 2 daughters, Chloe and Holly. Lindy was an accomplished woodwind player. She played flute on the Grand Vizier's Garden Party from Uma Guma. The couple divorced in the late 1980s, and Mason is now married to his second wife, Annette Linton, Nettie, an actress also known for her education role on the second series of Treasure Hunt in 1984. They have 2 sons, Carrie and Guy, and live in Hampstead, London. Since 1995, they have also owned Middlewick House, the Grade II listed former home of Andrew and Camilla Park Bowles, just outside Wiltshire town of Corsham.
And Hans Keller, quite a famous one, where this guy was talking to Roger and just saying, "Why does it have to be so loud?"
He is the son of documentary filmmaker Bill Mason. He was born in Birmingham but brought up in Hampstead, London. Many online biographies mistakenly cite the street address Downshire Hill, sometimes as Downshire Hills, as a district of Birmingham. Attending the Hall School, Hampstead, and afterwards studying at Fresham Heights School, near Farnham, Surrey. He later studied architecture at the Regent Street Polytechnic, which is now the University of Westminster. Here they teamed up with Roger Waters, Bob Close, and Richard Wright in 1964 to form Pink Floyd's predecessor, Sigma 6. Mason has been the drummer on every Pink Floyd album, despite legal conflicts over ownership of the name Pink Floyd, which began when Waters left the group in 1985 and lasted roughly 7 years. Waters and Mason are reportedly on good terms. Mason joined Waters on the last 2 nights of his 2002 world tour to play drums on the Pink Floyd song Set the Controls for the Heart of the Sun. And he also played drums on some concerts of Waters' European tour in 2006, and during performances in Los Angeles and New York City in the United States. In July 2005, Mason, Gilmour, Wright, and Waters played together on stage for the first time in 24 years. a 4-song set was played at the Live 8 concert in London. Mason also joined Gilmour and Wright for the encore during Gilmour's show at the Royal Albert Hall, London, on 31 May 2006. Mason has claimed to be the link between Gilmour and Waters. He also stated in 2006 that Pink Floyd had not officially disbanded, but with the death of Wright in 2008, the band effectively came to an end, as confirmed by Gilmour. In spite of this, Mason has continued to join Waters on stage on occasion. On 12 May 2007, Mason joined Waters on stage at Earl's Court to play The Dark Side of the Moon. Again, on 12 May 2011, Mason was featured along with Gilmour on the encore Outside the Wall. At a concert by Waters, who was performing The Wall in its entirety, Gilmour also performed on Comfortably Numb that night. While on the Nick Mason's Saucerful of Secrets 2019 tour of the United States, Waters joined Mason on stage in New York City for the 18 April performance and performed Set the Controls for the Heart of the Sun, while also humorously denying Mason an opportunity to bang the gong behind his drum kit, something Mason has frequently mentioned he had always wanted to do. Unlike other members of Pink Floyd, Mason has rarely played an instrument other than his drum kit or large array of percussion instruments, although he has utilized tapes and contributed sound effects to many Pink Floyd albums. He has only played non-percussive instruments, the Grand Vizier's Garden Party, his personal composition from Uma Guma, where he used a mellotron to play brief melodies and create ambient noises, on Jug Band Blues, where he played kazoo, and on live versions of Outside the Wall, where he played acoustic guitar along with the rest of the band. However, on the Profiles album, Mason released with Rick Fenn from 10cc in 1985, he is also credited with keyboards. Mason has occasionally worked with other musicians, notably as a drummer and producer for Steve Hillage, Robert Wyatt, with whom he appeared on Top of the Pops, The Damned, and Gong. He also drummed for Michael Mantler. In 2018, Mason joined a new band, Nick Mason's Saucerful of Secrets, to perform Pink Floyd's early psychedelic material. Along with Mason, the band comprises former Blockheads guitarist Steve Harris, bassist and Pink Floyd collaborator Guy Pratt, vocalist and guitarist Gary Kemp of Spandau Ballet, and Orb keyboardist Dom Becken. As many fans had discovered Pink Floyd with Dark Side of the Moon, Mason wanted to bring their earlier material to a wider audience. The band toured Europe and North America in 2018 and 2019, with a third tour postponed to 2021 due to the Corona-19 pandemic. In September 2020, they released a live album and film, Live at the Roundhouse.
Way. And in fact, I was helped enormously because I eventually went down to talk to the people at Apple who were doing Beatles.
According to estimates, Nick Mason's annual salary is about $1 to $1.2 million. As of 2021, Nick Mason is estimated to be worth $150 million. He lives in Middlewick House with his wife, which he purchased from Camilla Parker Bowles, the second wife of Britain's Prince Charles. He owns an epic car collection that includes a 1969 Lotus Elan, a 1961 Maserati T61 Birdcage, a 1990 Porsche 962 Matsuda, a 1996 McLaren F1 GTR, a 1955 Jaguar D-Type, a Bugatti Type 35, a Ferrari 512S. And a 1962 Ferrari 250 GTO.